we look at the text, Paul now, he is struggling in his flesh. It reminds me of when Jesus had a struggle in the garden with his humanity and his divinity. He wanted to live, but he knew he had to die. And here's Paul now. He's struggling in his flesh. He said, I really would like to stay, but I really would like to go. In the Greek, it's kalusia, which means I'm struggling with 1 foot here, and I'm struggling with 1 foot there. And so now Paul got 1 foot in glory, and he got 1 foot in earth, and he's struggling over which one should I do. I need a church here now. And so this is the same dilemma that Bishop found himself in on Sunday afternoon. I know the people director said he looked back, but I beg to differ. He did not look back, because if he looked back, then he was already there. But he's in the struggle here. Like Paul, he got 1 foot in earth, and he got 1 foot in heaven. And he looked at heaven, and he heard the Lord. He said, Vernon, it's time to come on home. And he put 1 foot and slapped it in heaven. But then he looked back and said, but if I go, who's going to take care of Trinity? But then he looked at heaven and saw he wouldn't have no more pain in his heart. But then he looked back and said, Vernon is in Atlanta. If I go home, is everything going to be all right? He put 1 foot in heaven. He saw that his blood pressure would not be anymore. And he saw that he wouldn't have to worry about bills any longer. But then he looked back and said, if I leave, who's going to take care of Bibleway? Will Helen be all right? Will PK be all right? Will the daughters be all right? What's going to happen? And he's struggling now between earth and heaven. But all of a sudden, he saw Julia, he saw Vernon, he saw Bibleway, and he said, I've got to get out of here. He picked it up what Timothy said. I fought a good fight. I finished my course. I kept the faith. He said, bye-bye, I'll see you later. He took his wings and he flew away. And he put 1 foot on the other side. We was down here crying, but he was already on the other side. And I can see him now hanging out with Peter. Why Peter? Because Peter and Bishop was alike. Peter loved Jesus with a touch on the hand. And Bishop was the same way. He loved God. But if you caught him wrong, he would touch on the hand. And I see Bishop. Y'all see him here now. He's in heaven having a good old time. No more pain. No more sorrow. No more heart condition. No more blood pressure.